Hey everybody, welcome. Today we're going to dive deep into one of the most iconic, furry, and honestly foundational characters in the entire world of My Singing Monsters. The one, the only, Mammott. You hear that? That simple, deep, resonant sound? That's the signature of a monster that's welcomed millions of players into this incredible world of music and creation. It is literally the very first beat of a massive musical journey.
You see, the Mammott is so much more than just a character. It's the creature that every new player meets first. It's kind of your first friend, it's your first instrument, and really, it's the key that unlocks the entire monster world. So in this explainer, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this fuzzy mascot. We'll meet the character, we'll listen to its signature sound, see how it's basically a monster-making engine, explore its different forms, and finally, uncover some of its deepest secrets. All right, first things first, let's get down to the fundamentals. Who or what exactly is a Mammott? So, officially, the Mammott is classified as a single-element natural monster, and its element is cold. This makes it one of the purest building blocks in the whole game. Think of it like a simple but absolutely essential piece of the puzzle. And just look at these stats. It costs only 300 coins, you can get it right at level 2, and it only takes up one bed. I mean, the Mammott is designed to be incredibly easy to get. It's pretty much the game's way of saying, hey, welcome, here's your first band member, let's get this party started. And this guy is just packed with personality. Its name, as you can probably guess, is a little nod to the woolly mammoth. And yeah, it's one of the main mascots for the whole franchise. Its official bio tells us its fur is super luxurious, but it's a total nightmare to untangle. And while it loves a good blizzard, it wants you to know it absolutely does not shovel snow. Okay, so now that we know who it is, let's get to the most iconic part about the Mammott. Its sound. I mean, this is where it all begins. The Mammott's main job is all about the voice. It lays down that unmistakable bum or bomb bass line that becomes the rhythmic and melodic foundation for so many of the island songs. You could say it's the heartbeat of the orchestra. But here's a cool little twist. While it's famous for that bomb, the Mammott is actually pretty adoptable. On Air Island, for example, its tune totally changes to this complimentary hey-o. So, it's got a little versatility in its performance. And for all you music nerds out there, its voice type is classified as a bass, with a vocal range from G1 all the way to G-sharp 3. And get this, that iconic sound isn't just one person. It's actually a carefully layered performance by two different voice actors, Matthew J. Stewart and Dave Kerr. But the Mammott is way more than just a musician. Its real power, the thing that unlocks the entire game, is all about creation. Like we said, getting your first one could not be easier. You hit level 2, you open the market, you buy it for 300 coins. The game practically hands it to you, and that's because it wants you to discover what comes next. So, okay, you've got this furry singing creature on your island. It's laying down a pretty cool beat. But is that all there is to it? No way, not even close. This is where the magic really happens. Its real power is in breeding. Because it's a pure, single-element monster, the Mammott is a fundamental ingredient for creating all these new multi-element monsters. It is, quite literally, a genetic building block. And just look at some of these examples. You combine the cold element from Mammott with the earth element from Noggin, and boom, you get a drumpler. Mix it with the water from a toe jammer to create a ma. Add it to a potbelly, and suddenly you've got yourself a furcorn. It's the starting point for pretty much endless combinations. But that Mammott you buy for 300 coins, that's just the beginning. If you're a dedicated player, you'll find that the Mammott family tree has a few more, much more elusive branches to discover. See, there are actually 3 different tiers of Mammott. You've got your standard, common one, of course, but during special events, you can actually get your hands on a rare and even an epic variant. These are seriously coveted collector's items that give a really cool visual twist on that classic design. All right, for our final section, let's pull back the curtain. We're going to look at some of the trivia, lore, and surprising history behind this creature that I'm willing to bet you probably didn't know. This might be the biggest shock of all. The furry, yeti-like mammoth that we all know and love was originally conceived as a shark-like monster. I'm not kidding, the design was completely different. The game developers even paid tribute to this little bit of history by releasing a special sea shark costume that turns the mammoth back into its old aquatic prototype. How cool is that?
And the deep lore is just full of these charming little quirks. For instance, did you know that a group of mammoths is officially called a grumble? Or that they suffer from binder phobia, a very specific fear of, well, binders. It was even popular enough to star in its very own spin-off game called My Mammott, though you can't get it anymore.
And I just love this line from its official biography. It sums up the character perfectly. Mammott's luxurious fur ensures that these cold elementals are never chilly. Tangles, however, are an ongoing issue. That just perfectly captures its charming and slightly goofy nature, right? So when you put it all together, from its humble sound to its secret shark origins and its crucial role as the engine of creation, the Mammott is so much more than meets the eye. He really makes you think. That simple bum is actually the start of a whole universe.